Bron, I know you got to be feeling really good right now, overcoming literally the biggest challenge of your career in earning a victory over Omos.
Definitely in my wrestling career, my strongman career, I've traveled all around the world, and competed against some of the biggest and strongest athletes that have ever walked the face of this earth. And Omos is literally the biggest human being I've ever laid eyes upon, much less stood across the ring from. I got to give credit where credit's due. He brought the fight to me. He had me reeling right off the get-go. No one's ever put me in a hole that deep right off the start in a match. And, I had to fight from underneath, something that most people aren't used to seeing me do. But I was able to hoist him up for the power slam. 1, 2, 3. And I showed the entire world that I am exactly who I say I am, the monster of all monsters.